This is Andy Perrault for Boxing Social in association with Betfred. I'll be joined by Daniel Dubois. Daniel, how you doing, mate?
I'm good.
It's good to hear. Obviously, we're down here today, only about a few days away from your return to Royal Albert Hall. You'll be fighting Ebenezer Tetteh. Just talk to me about that fight.
Listen, it's another good fight, another step in the right direction, another challenge, and I'm up for it 100%. And looking forward to putting on a good display of boxing and coming through with a victory.
What do you know about Ebenezer?
Nothing, he's another challenger. He's another man with 2 arms, 2 legs, so he's going to bring his A game and come to win. So I've got to be on my A game, and it's going to be a good fight. I'm ready for it.
Now, obviously, last time you fought a Ghanaian, it was Richard Lartey. You had a bit of a war in there, certainly a fan-friendly fight. Are you expecting a similar type of fight with Ebenezer?
Listen, if I've got to go war again and to come through this one, then so be it. I'm looking forward to showing what, feeling out just feeling the whole energy and how I feel on the night, and coming through with another victory and another good win.
Obviously, prior to the Nathan Gorman victory, there was always a lot of anticipation, a lot of excitement with regards to your career and where you was heading. Since then, it's just escalated even more. How have you found the extra pressure, the extra spotlight that's been put onto yourself?
Nothing really. It's fighting. Fighting's at the end of the day, fighting's at the core of everything. Everything evolves around the boxing, and once you're winning, everything else looks after itself. So to take on board any of that would be foolish from myself, and I don't. I live in the gym, and I keep my feet on the ground. I'm grounded by my family, my dad, and my sister as well, and my brothers and everything. So it's really just a small base, but a lot of things can happen.
You was mentioned on stage, you're still only 22. You're a baby in the boxing world, effectively. I'm 22 myself, but with regards to you, when you consider all the sacrifices you make, you won't be able to go do things with your friends. You are in the gym, you're committed 24/7, etc. That side of life, was that a difficult choice? Is it a difficult proposition to try and balance?
It's not, to be honest. Once you take away choice, which in my case was the case, then it becomes normal, and it becomes easy after a while, and it becomes normal. And so anything else other will be stepping out of my comfort zone. So I'm in a zone, and right now I'm comfortable, living the way I live and training and winning and coming through wars the way I do. And I love boxing. I love the excitement, and to box is an amazing thing. So for me, it's just special.
I know whenever I speak to people, they always say you are in the gym non-stop. You'll have maybe a few days off after a fight, and then you're back in there straight away. What does Daniel Dubois do in his downtime?
To be honest,
act as 007 from the looks of it.
Probably, I'm gonna take up that role. But downtime. I haven't really, to be honest, I'm at this point in my career. I haven't really been allowed downtime. It's just all systems go at the moment, and it's very, very busy, very hectic. Before you know it, weeks gone by. There's another week. Fights announced. You're in camp again. So it's been ongoing.
Do you feel any strains physically or mentally on your body because of the constant process of fight camp, etc.?
Yeah, there is always strains, and there's nothing I can really do about it. I just got to live with it and accept it as part of the job, and it's part of the grind, and moving forward. It's all fighters usually struggle. It comes, injuries and things happen, so we just make the best of it we can.
You was asked on stage, how do you prepare in camp in terms of how you're looking to improve, especially when you consider how well your career has gone as of yet? What are you working on in camp?
To be honest, the improvement is almost subconsciously. It's after fight by fight. It's little things just sharpening up on, getting used to, comfortable in doing something, trying something else I don't usually do, or improving on what I do good. So it's all a plus really. Every little helps, like I say, and everything's a plus, fight by fight. I turned pro young, only a few senior contests. So I'm learning on the job.
We've seen recently a budding relationship blossoming between yourself and Frank Bruno, one of British legends in the boxing world. How did that all come about, Daniel? How did you and Frank get in touch and continue to talk since?
I don't know. He come into the picture before my last fight, and yeah, he's been turning up and bringing some more interest to the media days and stuff like that. So Frank's a legend in his own right, and wherever he goes, he's going to carry that weight of prestige with him. It's like it's just historic, really. A gladiator, former gladiator, and so having him around is always a plus.
Frank said that he'd be more than happy to see you in and amongst the likes of the Wilders, the Furies, the AJs, the Ruizes, etc. When you have high praise like that, especially at such a young age, as we've mentioned, what do you think of it?
Nothing. It's great to have that compliment and expectations to fulfill and live up to. So it adds more pressure, and I think fighters thrive on pressure. Real fighters anyway. I love pressure, and since this is what I do, and I'm getting better and better at this game and improving every time.
And finally, Daniel, before I do let you shoot off, Tyson Fury, Otto Wallin, matter of a week and a half or so ago now. Did you catch a fight?
Not really. I just saw some of the highlights. He done well. He got the win, and he's moves on. He's still undefeated, so it's all credit plus to him. Quality fighter.
Well, I say finally, this is it now, Daniel. I promise you, last question. Final word for everybody who's going to tune in on Friday night.
Devastating performance and a great night of boxing.
Daniel, thank you. Speak to myself on Boxing Social.
Thank you.